Hey there friends, I'm working in my awesome Two Towers journal today. This is a little journal from Miss Leanne at Creative Freedom Papers. So if you are looking for a journal, check her out at her Etsy store. She makes the coolest stuff. She's just always making great things. And I love my Two Towers journal. I have turned this into a pen pal journal. So I have a few pieces of happy mail, and I'm very ashamed to say this, but this is stuff from February, and it just dawned on me that I could do a pen pal journal after watching people like put stuff in their pen pal journals and put pen pal journals together. It was like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. So I'm working in this little book this morning, and I'll show you what we've gotten done so far. We've gotten this done and this done, and I am working on this page today. For my birthday, you guys, I got these super cool Artesia woodless watercolor pencils from my son and his gal, and I want to try this out. I don't know much about these, so I'm assuming they are activated with water. So it got a little bit of water over here in the brush, and we'll just see what happens. I wanted to put some color down on this, what do we call it? It's failed planning. That's what it was. We'll just cover it up because it failed miserably. And then my plan is to stick some paper over it and see how it goes. But I want to see, because this is from February, this is from my sweet friend Debbie, and I want to put this in here, but I've got a little bit of, I think I want to cover this over with a little bit of paint, and it doesn't really matter if the text shows through. I think I'm going to try this, you guys. It's woodless watercolor pencils. So I'm just going to be really intrepid and just stick it on the page and see what happens. The noise you hear outside is because it's Labor Day and everybody's home, so folks are cutting their grass. Isn't that a great thing? I mean, it's an awesome thing to live in a neighborhood where folks take care of things. That always makes me happy. Even when it's like loud, like it's going to be right now. I think everybody in the neighborhood's cutting their grass. It's still an awesome thing, isn't it? Because, people pay attention to their yards, and that's a great thing. Also, I am going to, ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it goes on like creamy butter stuff. Ooh, I like that. I wonder what happens if you just like take one of the pencils and just scrub over it. I want to see. There's a little bit of purple in this piece from Debbie, so I am not, of course, being precise at all about this. I just wanted to see what would happen. Kind of looks like a moon up there. I love water-activated stuff. That's kind of neat. I'm using a brush that I had put. I've been working on a new 9x12 journal today. Made out of one of those manila envelopes. I'll show that to y'all at a later point. Okay, and it's giving me color, but it's not covering over anything, and I kind of did want a little bit of coverage, but I'm also going to blot because I don't have time to dry stuff right now. I've got some projects that I'm working on, a new ephemera journal for you guys from the old book covers that my art angel sent me, which I am so digging. Okay, we'll put this here. Now she has, I love the stamps and I thought the stamps and the postmark looked really super cool. And she writes my name in this wow kind of way. And I love that too. I love you, Debbie, if you're listening. She is just so much fun. So I think we'll put that there too. I tell you, just this Happy Mail book makes me happy. It's just such a fun thing. Okie dokie. I gotta show you guys the black stars. I thought those were so neat too. Let's tack this in. It's pretty, isn't it? The Artesia watercolors are pretty. I wish that I were cleverer with painting and watercolors, but if you guys have been watching me process my box of intentions, you know that I have a planned project for a calendar, a 2018 calendar, to turn that into a, I'm not being precise, to turn that calendar into a paint journal. And I've already run across 2 projects that I think will be really, really neat for that. One is a Jennibellie project. The other is Kiss My Creative blue over there. And I thought, well, that'll be a good way for me to start that journal out. My painting skills are lacking, but I have fun painting. I'm not a clever painter, but it's like one of those fun things that I kind of do for myself. So I need to do more of that. Alright, so that one is done. I like the way that turned out. I really did like using those watercolors. Okay, so now I'm anxious to see. And they didn't like bleed over either. Okay, next little bit of Happy Mail is from Leanne. And she always sends the most funnest things. I have had this on my desk since she sent it to me. And I was kind of thinking of putting it in here, but you know, I really love it, and I love it on my desk, so I'm not going to put it in there. It's just going to have to hang out on my desk, even longer than it already has, because I love it. Okay. Oh my goodness, this card is outstanding. Let's try the Artesia again. Let's do some yellow. It's fun, y'all. You know, I mean, it's cool. Plus, I'm getting rid of my failed planning, because that was not fun. I always think I'm going to do that. And I do it. I plan, but just not in a book. I can't explain it. A composition book works for me. And that's the only thing that I've ever found that actually works. I am reading Journal to the Self, and the author of Journal to the Self uses a composition book. So I thought, oh, well, okay. You won't feel so bad then. If a person who writes about journaling journals in a composition book, then I feel pretty good about that. Alright, let's put some. I think the shiny that we're getting is a couple of things. I think it's because I was collaging this morning and I used ooh, that's pretty. I used glue. Did I already tell you that? Sorry. So that's, got a little shiny going on there. And I think some of the papers that I used in this failed planning journal also or shiny. Man, that's pretty. Leanne uses these great papers in these journals, and I'm thinking that that's maybe one of her Tomo River papers. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, that's really pretty. Let's see what else I can put on this page. What else did she say? Sharing some Dinah Wakely collage papers. Okay, she likes these collage papers. So let's see. And I did open this when she sent it, but then okay, so here's the thing, and you guys will understand what I'm talking about. It's too pretty to use. It's too pretty to use, so I'm going to stick it in a drawer and never ever use it. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, I love this bag too. I don't think I can make that work. I don't think I'm clever enough to do that quite yet. But I am learning. I am learning about my, oh, look at that. Those are pretty. How do you do this? Collage papers. Okay, so you just kind of tear them out and collage them down. All right, I'm going to do that. I do think that I'm going to go ahead and finish off this page with this pretty color thing I got going on here, because I kind of like it. Are you guys having a good Labor Day? Are you working today? It's funny because Chris is working and I'm working, and Chris has a car job that he's doing, and he came in the house and he said, "You've got glitter on your face," and I was like, "You've got grease on yours." So we're having a great day. It's true, y'all. It's a freelance fiesta when you got glitter on your face and grease on your face. Woohoo! Alright. Man, that's pretty. So I don't know what that paper is, but that paper is the star of the show here. We'll have to figure that out. I do know Leanne likes that Tomo River paper. She's quite fond of that. That is her favorite paper. Alright, let's go ahead and get her on here. I also think I've made this so wet that I probably won't be able to play with the collage thing, but maybe what I can do is snag a piece of envelope. She sends the most exquisitely beautiful envelopes. Look at that, and her handwriting is so beautiful. So maybe what I can do is kind of snag a part of an envelope and go ahead. Let's do it this way. Break the rules. Don't be tamed. It will work out. Tell your story. Live your truth. Be kind to you. I think I'm going to go with be kind to you. I belong to a Patreon group, and our challenge for August had nothing to do with art, but everything to do with being kind to yourself. So I am, and it's Leanne's Patreon group, so we're gonna do that. And I have some of my homemade Mod Podge right here. So we are going to Mod Podge this down like that. Ooh, man, those things go down good. Wow. Ooh, man, I can see why she is liking that. And I kind of like this offset, and then I think I'm going to put something there, but I don't know what I'm going to put there. Maybe, oh, look. She draws these super neat thingies, and I don't know if they're feathers They look kind of like between a feather and a leaf. I don't know what they are, but they're really super neat. So I think I'm going to put that there. Just kind of layer it down like that. I don't want to, get too, I'm going to tear it, Leanne. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to use that. I'll use some glue. Okay. So this here, I love collage. I love sticking things into anything. I love sticking things into pages. I love sticking things onto a piece of paper. I love sticking things onto the front of books or in books. It's just so much fun. Alright, I'm going to put that here. And I like glue. It's hard to believe that for so many years, I mean probably at least 10 or 15 years, I did not pick up any glue, a pencil to draw with, nothing. You know, I would have my head into my business, never took any time to do anything else except work, work, work. And now I get to play and have fun. My Etsy shop is my business, and I work for a couple other small businesses. But it's really fun to be able to get up in the morning and have some coffee and do something artsy. Okay. And I like the way that pencil worked out there. That worked out good. Alright, let's go ahead and tear a little more of this because I still don't feel like it's going to fit. Okay, and I like doing the pencil, so let's do that. She also sent along a few more things, but they are cards, so I kind of think that what I'd like to do with the cards is put them in my personal Flow magazine binder and use those for some other projects. Okay. Oh, that looks cool. Now, for so long, I have neglected my number stamper thingy. So I wanted to drag that out this morning. She sent this to me. Oh, I'm so ashamed. She sent this to me in May. Now, I did say thank you to her. We'll just say she sent it May the 8th. Because I'm not quite sure when it was sent. But I love my little date stamp. 5/8/18. Alright, cool. I got my date stamp out a while ago, so I got my date stamp out. You know, I got in the drawer and got my date stamp out, and I did this, and then I couldn't find my stamp pad. So I'm standing there like this, looking in the drawer and thinking, where's my stamp pad? Where's my stamp pad? And I had it in my hand. Okay. Oh man, I love these things. I think these and this will end up in my, look at that. Art is a way of living. Through art you find yourself. Art speaks for your soul. Savor the magic of doing. I love it. Man, these are pretty. Again, I'm going to put them in my Flow magazine binder thingy. And this is an example of her pretty handwriting, so I'm going to put that here. love that bag too. Gotta think of something to do with that bag. Isn't that really pretty? She also sent me some stamps. She knows that I like green stamps. And she sent some of these like green stamp things, but I've already used them in another project. Of course. She also sent these, which I mean, those things are going to be great little journaling tabs. And I'll probably, I'll use this too. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. This is from Miss Debbie again. Miss Debbie. Let's see what she's, I'm so ashamed because it was like Happy Spring. And this is one of her very original thingies. Aww. I read these, but I forgot she's saying about, this is, and I'm not going to show this to you because I don't want to infringe on anyone, but Debbie has a special friend, and her name is Katie, and Debbie was a former teacher, and so it's her and Katie. Oh my goodness, it's so cute, because Katie's got new glasses. We'll ask her if we can show those to you. They're adorable. I am going to put them in my journal. I think I can cut the top off this and stick it in here like that. Oh, that's really cute. And then I'll drop their photos in here. I'm going to drop the photos in, friends, and then I'll take them back out. I just don't want to infringe on anyone's privacy here. So here we go. I will glue this down, and that made. I'm going to glue this page down. I think there was a portion of the Two Towers in here, which I love, but it's not working for me to get anything on top of. But I love knowing it's there. The Two Towers is, gosh, I love that movie. I think my very favorite Lord of the Rings movie, though, is Return of the King. You know, because everything gets resolved. We don't really think it's going to, but darn if it doesn't. Look at her little birds. Man, she's smart. I just think those are adorable. See, this is fun. This is, you know, don't, like, I kept going, well, you know, it's just too pretty to use. It's just too pretty to do anything with. I'll just stick it here in this box, and it'll stay in this box since, what, February, March? You know, gosh, take it out of the box and play with it and use it. Alright, and now I've got these photographs in here of Debbie and Katie. She's such a doll. Alright, I think I have one more thing to put in. This is from my sweet friend, Annette. Annette has been my friend since I was in a band. Since I was in a band, which took up, what, 30 years of my life. But it was a band that I had after I got married and that kind of thing. But it was great because she and my other dear friend Jacqueline would watch Christopher, my older son, while we practiced. And it was always so much fun because they would just have a blast. I mean, like, they would have the best time at Jacqueline's house. And Christopher, you know, he refers to them as their aunts, and to me, they are my sisters. We have been friends since I was 21. So we've been friends 40 years. They are probably my oldest friends outside the folks I went to high school with. And I really don't talk to my high school friends anymore, so. Alright. Hey, I'm liking the Artesia colors. I think they're kind of fun. They're very pretty. So we'll put some color down. My sweet friend Annette and Jacqueline, they both came for my 60th birthday party. Annette lives in Florida. Jacqueline lives in North Carolina. So it was like a super shocker to see both of them at my little soiree. Man, they're very pretty colors, you guys. Thank you, Corey and Carolyn. I sure am liking those. But Annette sent me a thank you note. We took Annette and Miss Jacqueline out to lunch for my birthday. Chris, my boyfriend, did. So it was very sweet for her to write me a thank you note. Unnecessary, but really sweet. So I'm going to, and here's the cool thing. She bought a journal from me, and this is part of the journal. This is the second time lately that I've received back a portion of a journal that I sold to someone as a thank you note. And I think it's so neat. So I love how she did this. And I'm just going to put that in and put this in as well. It's really quite sweet. "40-year friendship." That doesn't happen often. And I love those gals. And we'll put this down here. And there we go. Makes a sweet little page right there. And it's already got the date stamp on it and everything, so I'm cool there. Alright, my friends. Let's see what we got so far. I am enjoying this so much. So we've got a sheet here. We've got a page here. This is all from Kathy Kale. And look, Kathy sent me. It's orange, y'all. It's really funny. Okay, so today we did a Debbie page. We did 2 Debbie pages. So we got a Debbie page, Miss Leanne, and another Debbie page here, and an Annette page here. I love my pen pal journal. It is so much fun. I still have a bunch to plow through, my friends. So we will, maybe next Monday, we'll do this again because it was just fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care, friends. Bye.